I still feel that you guys slipped all this in and put a vote up at 10 a.m. so the residents wouldn't know that you guys are giving our property to.
They slipped it in, snuck a vote in when no one was watching, and now the backlash is explosive. Who's behind this sudden move? And what does it mean for the community? Stay tuned as we uncover the story stirring up outrage and accusations of deception. Tiffany Henyard, the embattled mayor of Dolton, is in the middle of a fierce battle for control over the town's real estate. As allegations of corruption and manipulation surface, the stakes couldn't be higher. Is Henyard using her power to make personal gains, or is she trying to reshape Dolton's future? With a history of scandal and power struggles, her every move is under scrutiny. In a town where politics and property are closely tied, can Henyard hold on to her grip? Or will her controversial actions lead to her downfall? Stay tuned, because the fight is far from over. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles. This is where drama meets action, and the truth is always on the line. From explosive celebrity scandals to hard-hitting political clashes and jaw-dropping boxing moments, there's no shortage of chaos here. If you're ready for bold takes, shocking revelations, and everything in between, you've come to the right place. Don't miss a beat, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you're always in the know. Buckle up, because things are about to get intense on Red Rumbles. To understand the stakes of this controversy, it's crucial to look at Tiffany Henyard's rise to power. She was elected mayor of Dolton with promises of revitalization and bold leadership.
I am about to address some things as the supervisor. There will be no comments, there will be anything. It'll just be me addressing you guys to tell you what's going on.
Her supporters admire her for standing strong against political adversaries and advocating for progress in a town struggling with economic challenges. Henyard embraced her title as super mayor early on, framing herself as a leader willing to take risks for the greater good. However, this image came with a price. Critics argue that her aggressive leadership style alienates opponents and stifles accountability, setting the stage for the controversies that would follow. This isn't Henyard's first clash with critics, but her current real estate maneuvers have elevated the stakes. What started as plans to revitalize Dolton has turned into allegations of corruption and favoritism, raising questions about how far Henyard is willing to go to cement her vision.
It's just getting to be redundant, and we're getting tired of coming here, not having the laws followed, not having a meeting.
The latest controversy revolves around Dolton's real estate market, a critical aspect of the town's economic future. Henyard's administration has focused heavily on transforming local properties, claiming it will boost economic growth. However, critics allege her actions serve personal and political interests rather than the public good. Among the most contentious issues are several properties in prime locations were reportedly sold to developers with close ties to Henyard. Opponents claim these transactions lacked transparency and benefited insiders. Some residents fear the mayor's efforts will drive out longtime Dolton families in favor of wealthier newcomers, erasing the town's unique identity. Activists argue that public land is being handed over to private entities without proper community input. Henyard has defended these decisions as necessary for revitalization. She argues that attracting investors is critical for Dolton's survival. Yet, the lack of open bidding processes and allegations of favoritism cast a shadow over her administration's intentions. The backlash from Dolton residents has been loud and unrelenting. Many feel excluded from decisions that directly affect their lives. At town hall meetings, citizens have demanded greater transparency and accountability. One resident said, "These deals are being made behind closed doors. We deserve to know what's happening to our community." Another added, "Our neighborhoods are being sold off, and we're the last to know." This isn't leadership, it's betrayal. Henyard's opponents have used these frustrations to rally against her administration. Protest marches, Online campaigns and petitions have created an environment where every decision she makes faces intense scrutiny. Henyard's real estate strategy has also drawn the ire of her political opponents, who accuse her of consolidating power through questionable means. Several local officials have publicly called for investigations into her administration's dealings.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some witnesses here. Inside I have from the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois.
One council member stated, "This isn't about progress. It's about control." Mayor Henyard has turned Dolton into her personal chessboard, and we're all pawns. Henyard's allies, however, paint a different picture. They argue that her critics are sabotaging efforts to improve the town for their own political gain. One supporter claimed, "The mayor is doing what others couldn't. She's fighting to fix this town, and they can't stand it." The escalating tension between Henyard and her rivals has transformed this controversy into a full-blown political showdown. The growing discontent has spilled into the streets, with protests becoming a regular occurrence in Dolton. Community members have organized rallies to demand greater accountability from Henyard's administration.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
At one protest, a frustrated resident said, "We're here to fight for our town. We won't let our homes and businesses be taken from us without a fight." These demonstrations have highlighted the deep divisions within Dolton. While some see Henyard as a champion for change, others view her as a leader who prioritizes power over people. The protests have only added to the mounting pressure on her administration. As accusations pile up, the legal consequences for Henyard are becoming increasingly serious. Advocacy groups and concerned residents have filed formal complaints, urging state officials to investigate her administration's real estate transactions. A local lawyer involved in the efforts said, "There are significant questions about whether these deals were conducted ethically. The people of Dolton deserve answers." If these investigations move forward, Henyard could face serious legal and political repercussions. This would mark a turning point, not only for her career, but also for the future of Dolton's leadership. Despite the backlash, Henyard continues to maintain a loyal base of supporters. These individuals argue that her decisive actions are necessary to pull Dolton out of economic decline. At a recent rally in support of the mayor, a resident said, "Tiffany Henyard is the first leader we've had who's willing to make tough decisions. Change isn't easy, but it's what we need." Henyard herself has leaned into this support, using public appearances to frame the controversy as an attack on her progress-oriented agenda. Her rhetoric often portrays her critics as roadblocks standing in the way of Dolton's revival. This isn't the first time Henyard's leadership has faced scrutiny. Throughout her tenure, critics have pointed to incidents where her decisions appeared to prioritize personal and political gains. Previous controversies include Henyard has clashed with board members over budget allocations and administrative appointments.
Last month, the judge issued a temporary restraining order blocking her from making those appointments without approval from trustees,
leading to accusations of overreach. Opponents have criticized her for appointing allies to key positions within the local government. While Henyard's supporters view these incidents as minor obstacles in her broader mission, her detractors argue they represent a troubling pattern of behavior. Beyond the political drama, this controversy has real consequences for the people of Dolton. Residents are grappling with uncertainty about the future of their town. Key concerns include, will the real estate changes bring prosperity, or will they exacerbate inequality? Can Dolton preserve its character amid rapid development? With so much division, how can residents have confidence in their leaders? These questions weigh heavily on the town as the controversy continues to unfold. Tiffany Henyard's political future is on the line. The decisions she makes in the coming weeks could determine whether she emerges as a transformative leader or is forced to step down in disgrace. As the legal and political pressure mounts, Henyard faces several key challenges. Can she address the concerns of her critics and unite Dolton's divided community? If formal inquiries move forward, Henyard will need to defend her actions in court and in the court of public opinion. With her reputation at stake, Henyard must decide whether to double down on her controversial strategies or adopt a more transparent approach. For Dolton, the outcome of this controversy will shape its trajectory for years to come. Thanks for tuning in to Red Rumbles. The battle unfolding in Dolton is a powerful reminder of how leadership, ambition, and controversy can collide with dramatic results. What do you think? Has Mayor Tiffany Henyard gone too far, or is she making the tough calls needed to revitalize her town? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you stay updated on the biggest stories in politics, boxing, and beyond. See you next time on Red Rumbles.